able to take this map. G2, what have they learned from that is the big question.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot to learn there. Of course, it's a very tough map to go up against Nongshim on because of the way that they're so quick to get to the punch. Like, Dombi's so good. He's got so much open space to work with, and then they've got, you know, multiple layers with the Harbor and the Viper to kind of cover up some of what they're doing and allow for some of those explosive plays behind the Phoenix and the Neon to really disrupt you. But it will be G2 starting on that defender side. It was very difficult for them to do much. I still look towards this Astra to get more value here for this new G2 comp. Obviously, yes, Baby Bay as well on the Neon. Had a real rough go of it. It's a tough ask to go up against Dombi when you're on the Neon, no matter who you are in the world. So a couple players that we're looking at really find some impact here, see if they could slow Nongshim's roll.
Exactly what they're looking to do. Some cheers from the stage. These players already fired up. It's going to be a full share of purchase here for Nongshim, wanting to have some oomph to this, but obviously are going to be working without the util. G2, though, looking decently prepared as they have this double stack ready to strike into mid. Slide across lead.
Past that they don't check that angle. They don't check that quarter. And on top of that, I mean, Leaf, absolutely brilliant in those shots. That is not easy to do, even when you're offered the time. Phew, that third one.
Clean, clean, clean. Big round win. Got to jumpstart things here for G2. Should be leading into a pretty easy 2-0 start for them. Good amount of firepower here as Baby Bay just looking to take the space outside of A main.
Only one bandit invested here for Nongshim. Ivy, who is a real menace on a lot of maps against G2 last time, faltered in their follow-up, but Baby Bay tuck right in side of RB's smoke, and they're kind of ready for it. They're at least going to spam him out of there, but didn't really take too much damage at all, so RB suffers quite a bit more.
Down to 46. Space still looking to be taken, though. Dombi sliding out of that, through that wall rather, and Valen will quickly dispatch him. Clinton ready to come through, Gravwell to try to hold Ivy in position. He can't quite make that bandit sing the same way, so does end up getting taken down. Pole position for a flawless retake here. RG2, as Baby Bay will be able to finish the job. It's sort of RB and X-Rolls just with the classic isn't able to find too much value there at that range. The last one will jump out. We'll stop it from being a flawless, but Trent, only one not really bringing a weapon into this outside of the Sheriff, so Diffuse to come in and G2 start things off hot.
Yeah, they're looking really well drilled right now. Some good reads on some timings. You can see there's a little bit of practice and preparation, anticipation of how Nongshim's going to want to time those lurks with Ivy. They had the Gravwell ready for it. So really just very solid understanding prep. It's tough to beat a team 2 times in one event. G2, you know, very, very good. Comes to their practice and their ability to adapt. Baby Bay 3-0 already. Much better start than we saw the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit of a warm-up for him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if he gets one more kill, he's already halfway to his kill total from the last time they played on this map, so.
The chamber is a little bit different than Neon.
A little.
So there's some adjustments to be made. Quick little walk, clear down through elbow, and this should give G2 a lot of comfort and a lot of information that this is still going to be an A-side lean from Nongshim, especially as they do hear that drone. So players now starting to get in transit. Ivy trying to watch for that flank. Cuts him off for now. Valen just going to go getting inserted at double doors. Stop that Viper from being able to flank through. For now, though, site will be taken. The plant to come in. Drugs previously used, won't be able to find much of anything there, but Ivy not winning the fight. Leaf is able to take him down. Early advantages again for G2.
And Valen gets spammed up. But G2 maybe just going to have to try to play for a few exits here. We'll see, though. They've got an opportunity if they can find a pick.
Fragment out. Xros knows exactly where Jogamo is. Francis is able to find the one. The double swing is going to be coming in, but Jogamo not fast enough to find that punish. So Xros still going to be good for one before getting taken down, but it's still good damage found. Need to get onto this defuse ASAP if they want to have any chance of winning this one out. But Leaf now knows that it's going to be over, so we'll just get taken down. We'll see if he can find anything additional on the back of this, but he will not. 2 players surviving. Still good damage for G2, but Nongshim get on the board.
Yeah, so even though you're playing a bit of retake here, you know, one of the things the desk was talking about was how important it's going to be for G2 to not give up those easy A hits or just kind of have plans around it. You're playing for retake very difficult against this Nongshim comp. In particular because of the Phoenix makes it really tricky sometimes when you're getting flashed trying to clear a little bit of extra space towards those pyramids. It's going to be Xros with his ult coming into this 4th round. It's going to be the Outlaw there for Baby Bay. It's only 2 players who are 1-tap to it, RB and Ivy. So here's Baby Bay hoping to find that lurking player from the side of Nongshim, but actually they leave Francis here as the lurk, and he's kind of got his hands full. He can't really clear too much space. The recon goes pretty deep. He's just going to peel back. So Nongshim, I think, probably pretty aware. They have to try something a little bit different, but so much util here at the door. Lock can be absorbed.
Running back through. Ivy, however, going to be taken down. That snake bite from Leaf is able to find him. Kill to come in, ult to expire. Now Leaf just poking forward, finds RB. Down be dead. Xros now needing the rescale forward, but as these walls fall, so too shall he. Is Francis going to be able to find just the one more kill? Is wary about this flank, but can't really do anything about it. Jogamo has the jump, 5-1-1 on this KO, and 3-1 now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, really impressive stuff already from G2, showing that they're willing to contest that A main a little bit more and have good ideas on how to hold the B executes. That one there, you know, maybe just relying a little bit too much on the run it back that it can clear a lot of space. There's just so many smokes at the front of the site there. And Ivy just tries to disrespect the util, and maybe it was the decay, maybe it was a spam shot while he was walking through. That snake bite goes down to it, so you're back onto an eco.
Oh, quick shot. Domby trying to up the pace with Baby Bay. Absolutely denies it. Pumps the brakes for them, and Jogamo back up forward for another extra kill, but it will end up getting taken down. The weapon potentially to be grabbed. RB will be able to slink forward. Takes that Vandal into hand. Hurts away as the Nebula will fall, but fan out into mid. The drone looking to try to spot someone, and Ivy will give them a glimpse.
And they opt not to challenge him this time. Just going to instead split 2-2. Try to play it a little bit safer. See if maybe they can outlurk the lurker here. Get behind Ivy. It's going to have to group up. They need to make sure that this hit goes through, knowing that there's likely going to be 2 left at least on this A site. You don't have the brute force of Domby there to lead the charge.
It's a grab well on the timing. It's well read by Valen. Baby Bay about to be under some pressure in this time. No scope, not going to be able to connect. Ivy barrel stuffing is able to find that headshot now. Can take that Outlaw into hand. Leaf, the only one that would be vulnerable to the one shot. Push forward though, it's going to be Trent taking that contact. Takes him down, no damage to be suffered. 2 players to try to hold the line here for Nongshim. Get around back into their favor, but it's another kill for Leaf with a snake bite. He has the follow-up as well. He is on fire already. As G2 starting things off 4-1. It's ahead of the next buy. Some ults cycled in here for Nongshim. Do we see a timeout called?
I think they should. I think you're going to have to talk here pretty quickly about how you want to address this. Like, do you want to try to take some more aggressive A main fights? But G2's already shown that they're willing to contest that space, use some of their flashes. to try to make sure that it's not just going to be a free run into the front of A. Instead, Silkanon gonna let this run down at least one more round to see if RB dial up the proper response. You do have a couple big ults here on both sides. No command for Jog. RB's ult and Francis's ult available. So, see what the plan is behind that, but it's a similar 4-1.
The peek out. This is going to be a double face. Ivy gonna have his work cut out for him. So there's a slide out. He's trying to split the difference. He's trying to take down Leaf before maybe they can plant his feet, but to no avail.
It's a nice check with the knife too before they make that move. Really smart stuff.
I knew that window was going to be clear as well. Again, that space going to be given up on A, taken by Nongshim, but now here comes the retake starting. As Reckoning not quite in the range of that null command, so is able to send out the wall. Gambi, he's going to go chasing forward. Try to catch them off guard here, perhaps. Oh, tucked away. Re-swings. Jogamo will end up falling. The null command now expired, so no res to be had. Francis able to find Leaf. Trent peeling one back down. Elimination, but Nongshim looking like they're finding their footing, and X-Ross starting to warm up a little bit more. Quick little transfer over to the side. Cleans up Fallon as they will find their second round win.
Yeah, and this is one of these rounds where you can see just how oppressive it is to try to play retake against this comp. Yes, you have the comfort of having the Harbor ult to give you a little bit of extra space to get Dombi next to Orange, and that pays a lot of value there. Nice little start, though, to isolate Ivy, take him out of the round, give yourself that 5v4 advantage. Still, though, Nongshim very fearsome, and they're still going to be carrying over a bunch of ults. X-Ross into a second, run it back. Francis still holding on to the Hunter's Fury. Dombi into an overdrive. So you used one of yours last time. G2 can match with a lot of their ults, too. Pit available for Leaf.
Scanning ahead.
See if he's not in a position to drop it early, so happy to maybe think about it as a retake option. Still, G2
Poison's off.
giving up that front A space again. And Nongshim will just take this all day. I mean, they're so good at these A takes that they don't care if you know what they're doing. They'll just keep doing it. And very few have been able to really stop it consistently. But they see one there, and it's taking their time. They really aren't too sure. They're looking for some of those aggressive push-outs. Seen them a couple rounds now from G2, so being very cautious, making sure that Ivy's not in a position where he's going to get just dusted on his own.
Start the ready. Just beat the grab well, but no, will be tabled for now. As X-Ross sprinting around the back of side alongside Dombi, just scouting as much as he possibly can, but nothing to be seen. Nongshim know that they're, oh my god!
He
Safe enough to find the plant, but what in the hell is that?
The look on Fallon's face.
I mean, yeah, he just... got away with murder. Unbelievable. Hunter's Fury sent the blind there, but X-Ross to cover, keeps him protected for now as Jogamo strafing across that molly. Cleans up too. Francis now. That Hunter's Fury, a lot of weight going to be put on his shoulders with this one. Snake Bite sent previously. The fuse going to be interrupted. Jogamo down to 8. The bursts coming through, the hold to begin. Spray over to the one, and Ivy will connect on to all three. 4K formula round. Ivy was an absolute monster for Nongshim the last outing. Very quiet beginning, but that is a massive way to get right back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, you could really see the thought process from Nongshim in this round. It's make sure that nobody's going to be able to get those lurks really established. Why? So you have that Hunter's Fury, a safe position for it to cover that post plant. So, Nongshim, a team that's well known for their, pseudo W key style, right? They're going to come at you with Dombey, but they know how to slow it down. They know how to take a pause, and they know why and when to do it. RB's been around for a damn long time, so you best believe he's wise to some of the games. Dombey this time, slow creep up, but another flash at the ready.
Oh, there's going to be the exchange. Here's Dombey, hits the transfer. The cleanup too. Darmo will be able to find a shutdown with that stinger. The weapon maybe a bit out of grasp. Wants to maybe try to recover that, but instead will end up falling to the wayside. As Trent similarly going to be caught in mid. Ivy starting to get these lurks going as he scales forward and will be able to intercept Leaf as well. Back-to-back rounds here for Nongshim as they tie it up 4-4.
And this is what makes Dombey so scary. Yes, weaker buy for D2, I get it, but also he can just disrespect your util. They know he's coming and they still can't stop it. So maybe Rifle's there, it's a different story. But yeah, look at this. I mean, just ridiculous. G2 has to feel like they might have had a moment where if they could have killed Dombey there, maybe could be a different round. Maybe you can get that Thrifty to go. Be a different round. Maybe you can get that Thrifty to go. But Jogamo getting close to another null command. Another null command. To another null command.
With the op online as well for Baby Bay, but for the moment, I mean, it's being avoided. Nongshim have just forgotten that the B side exists.
Yes.
Try to go for it the one time, and it didn't work. They say, okay, well, let's just keep hitting A over and over again.
If they change this to just a one-site map, Nongshim would be perfectly fine with it. Like, they would just be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We agree. B-site, why? Who needs that? Although they might be rotating back this time because I think they figured out there's quite a heavy stack here again. And even though they've been able to best the 3-man stack at A at times, they're trying to make them think they went the